Welcome to this special video where we will be sharing with you some winning tips for Warzone Mobile. Whether you're a seasoned player or just starting out, this video will cover some key strategies that will help you dominate the competition and come out on top. So, if you're ready to boost your skills and start winning more matches in Warzone Mobile, then stay tuned. It doesn't matter which option you go for. Looting early and efficiently will get you off to a great start in Warzone Mobile, as well as some great landing spot to go. Verdansk contains a lot of secrets, just waiting for you to discover. Scattered around the map are many of hidden caches that are consistent in their placement, and can get you a few $1,000s in the first couple of minutes, along with decent weapons killstreaks. And more. Another great way to loot early on is to prioritize contracts. These are mini missions that you can pick up around the map that offer rewards like cash and loot. They also give you a sense of direction in the early game, helping you to get your bearings and build momentum. You can discover location of loot boxes and contracts with special sounds. Even if a gun takes your fancy and you enjoy using it, it may not necessarily be one of the guns that are statistically guaranteed to kill enemies faster, thanks to the notion of time to kill. The simple principle of recoil, fire rate, range, and damage means that it's a fact that certain guns are more effective to use. The meta changes all the seasons, thanks to buffs and nerfs implemented by the developers, so keep referring back to the guide to see the updated My Meta Guns videos. There are two strategies to approach the circular play area in the game. The first approach is to stay in the center and fortify your position. The second approach is to move around the edge of the circle. Both methods have advantages and disadvantages. Remaining in the middle of the circle limits your movements and exposes you to danger from enemy players. Collecting resources is also risky, and so is engaging in fights. However, being at the center can serve as an advantage in the endgame. On the other hand, sticking to the edge of the circle allows you to collect resources more easily and to eliminate players who are trying to relocate. However, you could also be the one caught in the circular gas movement, which would lead to simple kills for other players. Furthermore, depending on the circle, you might end up encountering teams who are already waiting to ambush unsuspecting players, trying to run to safety. We've all been there when it gets down to the final few players, and the circle is becoming alarmingly smaller at massively decreased intervals. But don't panic. The impulse is to see a player and immediately try to take them out. Depending on the mode you're playing, if your teammates are dead, you might be better off letting them go, as they may have backup. Wherever possible, especially leading up to the final few circles, you need an aerial advantage. Mountains, buildings, and anywhere higher up gives you eyes over the shrinking battlefield and makes it easier to identify a player on their own. While we don't advise running around aimlessly, hiding away in fear isn't the solution either. Being ready to take action and defend yourself is key. If you eliminate an enemy, you'll improve your odds of success, gain loot, and learn from the encounter. Even if you fail and end up in the gulag, you can review your gameplay to identify mistakes and figure out how to handle similar situations better in the future. We recommend optimizing your approach and strategizing your moves.